I'm on cloud 9. I'm like over the moon, guys, because a girl deserves that. It's a staple piece, guys. Is she gorgeous or what? How's Kitty Cat? What does she need? Where is she going? There at the ball. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Let's bring in spring together. And to start, I had to get a fresh nail set. It was time for something pastel, something clean, and I just love this blueberry detail. She absolutely slayed. I can't show you any closer because it's way too bright, but I'm obsessed. I love them. I'll be sure to give you a better view later. If this is your first time stumbling on one of my videos, hi, welcome. I'm Taylor. I'm so glad you're here. I do a lot of lifestyle content ranging from productivity to self-care and a lot of bookish content. So if that's your vibe, be sure to stick around and subscribe. I would love to have you here. So we've kicked off the vlog strong with some fresh nails. Now I want to go into Jared, get my wedding ring inspected and cleaned because I feel like it is time to do that. So that's gonna make the nails look even better. I'm so excited. Like every time I clean my ring, it's so good. And then I want to go and see if I can find a few like spring staple pieces. I have this dress that I got from Anthropologie a few years ago, and now it's actually really loose and a little big. Thank goodness it ties in the back so I could tie it nice and tight, but that's a good thing. So I want to go into World Market. They always have the cutest rompers in there, and then go pop into Anthropologie and see what they brought out for spring. I'm thinking maybe like 1 to 2 dresses, and then another day we can go to Target and maybe look for some universal thread sets because I got the cutest sets last year and I've worn them to death, and I'm going to continue to wear them probably, but I do want to get a couple more. But let's head into Jared. Look at that.
I know, she looks so great.
It's ridiculous. Why is she so pretty? Guys, I'm literally reeling. My mom's in the car because I just had somebody recognize me from my vlogs. In this crazy giant city. Also, you're gonna hear the air conditioning because it's 87 degrees and I'm sweating. Sadie, you know who you are. I love you. You made my week. I'm so... I'm on cloud nine. I'm like over the moon, guys. Like, what? I've always hear vloggers like, oh, you know, such and such, somebody recognized me in public, and I'm like, that's like never gonna happen. That was crazy, guys. That was crazy. Sadie, I love you. Let's do a quick haul. My ring, clean. She's beautiful. I do need to get her resized, which is crazy. So I'm gonna drop her next Saturday, get her resized. Exciting. Let's do a quick little World Market haul. Not that I need any more mugs. In my defense, I'm spending my first YouTube paycheck. 1, 2, it's my spending money. 2, I drink tea like a million times a day. I'm talking like 2 cups of chamomile at night, green tea in the morning, and a little pick-me-up in the afternoon. They're all decaf. So that's how we're justifying these. Isn't she so cute? Look at the lavender inside. I love it. I love it. I couldn't pick. I was originally trying to pick one. That didn't work. And then I see everyone with cutesy ice, and I always have that trashy bag of ice from the grocery store. And I'm gonna make me some cutesy little strawberry ice cubes for my strawberry matchas, because a girl deserves that, you know? So cute. And I'm keeping tabs of how much I'm spending today, because I only have so much I'm allotting myself. Yay! This cutie strawberry mug. Perfect. It's spring, it's summer, it's so cute. And I didn't find any rompers that I loved. I tried on that like blue top, didn't love it. I had a feeling it was gonna be, often those are too tight around here for me, but I did get the cute little like knitted sweater thing. I'm feeling like it'll be breathable enough, even though it's thick and crocheted. I think it's still gonna be breathable enough for spring for sure, and hopefully through the summer as like a, maybe even a bathing suit cover up or something. But that's the haul. My mama's done having her snack. Let's go to Anthropologie. Mom. Matcha. Okay, my lovelies, I am home and pooped. I'm ready to chill and relax. We need to do an anthro haul. Also, a moment for this cutie spring bag. Like, are you kidding me? I was in fact not walking out with these. So I actually have a really hard time wearing jewelry that is not real because my ears just reject it. But I have these earrings from Anthropologie that I can wear and they do not irritate my ears at all. So I had to get these gorgeous bigger hoops. They were the last pair. I just love the style so much, and I just think having a nice medium-sized hoop will be the perfect spring summer accessory. And then you saw me twirling and literally losing my mind in the fitting room because the outfit was like absolutely stunning and perfect. This gorgeous white top, you kidding me? Gorgeous, so light, so airy, so stunning. In a size medium, guys. Shooketh. I am back to buying clothes in a medium, which is crazy. 2 sizes down from where I was buying last year. Last spring haul, 2 sizes down. That's crazy. And I'm only halfway to my goal. That's great. And I mean, when I was at my goal weight anyway, I was wearing a medium, so I feel like these are, you know, I'll be fine. This gorgeous spring dress with this rouge detail on the back. My tattoos like perfectly show here. You guys don't know this, but I have quite a few tattoos, and one of them is like a dream catcher on my side, and I have some other works on my back, and all of them show here, which is just so, so pretty. The actual star of the show is by Maeve. I think that's how you pronounce it. The elastic band is literally brilliant. Like, look at that band. It's brilliant. It's a staple piece, guys. I have like 2 staple outfits here. I'm so excited for. Oh, what a successful day. And then I got that cute little crocheted top from World Market. It was just a very, very good shopping day. Here's another view of the nails, by the way, if you want to see them in a different light. She killed it. She killed it. But with that, the AC just kicked on, so it's gonna get crazy loud in here. That's the whole, that is it for today. We will do some more fun spring things soon. I want to share with you guys my spring TBR, and I got a new journal that we need to move into and chat about and just kind of rework my journaling system. So we'll be doing some more fun stuff, but stand by. Good morning, my lovelies. It has been a really nice slow morning. I woke up a bit earlier than usual though. I've been waking up at like 8 o'clock, which means I'm getting good sleep, great, but also kind of like unusual for me because I'm used to being a night owl. So adjusting to that, I do have my lovely cup of tea here in my new mug. Obsessed. Even my mom was like, you have to have that. So I've just had some breakfast. I do want to get some movement in, and I thought that we could go through my new journal and just some things that I'm really, like I want to make a couple lists. I want to make a list of things that I'm looking forward to doing in the spring and also things that I want to focus on. And with that, I also have a list of books that I want to get through, a little spring TBR, and the entire stack is pink. So stand by, it's so cute. And P.S., just sitting here being surrounded by all my flowers makes me so happy, but especially tulips. Like, tulips make me so happy, and I feel like they're just the best way to start spring. Like, go get some tulips, go get some rainbow tulips. Ugh, they make me so happy. I'm still trying to learn how to take care of them the best that I can. If you have any tips, let me know. I was told to change the water every day, but I don't know if that means include food every day. Is it a lot of water? Is it a little bit of water? Is it cold water? Is it lukewarm? Is it hot? I don't think it's hot. That's hydrangeas. But let me know. So I'm always here for the flower tips. But before we sit down to do any of that and just continue a cozy morning, I do want to get some movement in because I've just had a little light breakfast. I want to make a protein shake. So before I do that, I need to get some steps in. If you guys saw in one of my last vlogs, I did set some quarterly goals just around intentional movement and things that I do want to really focus on. And I feel like with winter ending, like winter is just like a very slow season and like a very calming reset season. And spring always brings like lots of energy and lots of light and lots of sun and just an eagerness to get outside. So Runmefit kindly sent over their Grace watch for me to try and to share with you guys. I did actually try it out all day yesterday while I was with my mom. I wanted to see how it counted my steps, and it was so light and lovely to wear. Even my mom was like, oh my gosh, I love that watch so much. I'm already impressed by its ease of use, but it tracked my steps yesterday and I was like, oh, that makes me feel like even more motivated to get some steps in today. I did want to get outside with you guys, but we had like a crazy cold front come in and it's 40 degrees. I was walking around the mall yesterday in 95-degree weather. So if I go take a walk in 40-degree weather, I fear my asthmatic self will shut down. So we're gonna have a nice little treadmill walk. Something I loved out the gate about this watch, besides how literally easy it was to set up, was that they sent me an extra band. And you guys, what are the odds that the band color perfectly matches my nail color? I swear I did not plan that, but that's actually wild. I went with this watch face because I feel like it just kind of gives me all the data that I want to see very quickly, but it does come with many other watch faces that you can just download for free, which I thought was so nice. So on the screen I can see my heart rate, how many calories I burned, my steps, and my energy level. It can also track your stress levels, your sleep, give you some gentle reminders to get up and move a little bit, and it connected with my phone so easily so I can see my text messages and even control the music that I'm playing, and I love those features. That's so important to me. Something that I thought was unique was that it can actually track your blood oxygen levels. So this is the perfect tool for me to use to really help meet my step goals this spring. So Runmefit, thank you so much for kindly sending me over this watch and for partnering with me on the next portion of this video. So let's go get our steps in, guys. Okay, I just got back from my walk. I might have blueberries in my teeth. If I do, no, I don't. It was a really good walk. I did 32 minutes, but I forgot actually during the walk, it asked me, are you walking? Do you want to start an exercise? Because I thought, oh, it's going to track my steps. It's fine. But then I did. I started an indoor walk and it was telling me my heart rate, my kcals, my steps. I did 1,000 steps, 0.4 miles, about 37 steps a minute. I got short legs. I don't know if that's good or bad. But then it prompted me to go and look as well further into the sports that you can log. And you can log yoga, which makes me very excited because you guys know I'm getting back into my yoga era. I've just been feeling so much better lately. I feel like I've been consistently getting my steps in, consistently getting on my yoga mat, and it just feels so good. So the Grace watch is a great addition. I just love little things like this to help me meet my goals. It's like a new workout outfit. It just gets me more excited to get some movement in. So I'll be even more excited to try yoga tomorrow and to log that on my watch. If you're interested in checking out the Grace watch, I will leave a link and a discount code in the description of this video for you guys. And again, thank you so much Runmefit for partnering with me on this video and for sending me this lovely watch. But shake is made. I've got the candle lit. I have 30 minutes until I have to go to therapy, my own therapy for my mental health. Take a look at this stunner. Ooh, dropped the pen. Look at her. Is she gorgeous or what? This is a Paper Republic Grand Voyager in the XL size. This is the color Venezia. I tied a nice little ribbon on the side. I actually changed the band here. It comes with orange, but I didn't even change it on the side because it's hidden by this. But I changed it to this really lovely light purple. And then my favorite pens to sketch with are the Micron pens. So I have one on the side. And then of course a Penco Clampy. And then my cutie little fountain pen just goes perfectly with this theme. And then I really just took my pocket journal back to a red theme. So if you've been following, I use this baby for everything. The pocket size is still going to be my favorite, guys. I use this to journal. I have I'll kind of show you guys briefly if you haven't been around. I have like a little card and cash holder in here with some different things. I have a commonplace journal, the other side of the card and cash. This is my gratitude journal. I have a growth journal here. I have a sketch journal. And then I have a traditional 2026 planner. Literally all of this in this little pocket size fits in my bag. And I could put more. But I do want to pivot and kind of, use this for certain things because I did notice that I didn't feel like I had enough space to gratitude. I was so like when I gratitude journal, I can just go on for like 2 pages, front and back. And so I wanted to just have a bigger journal that I could keep here at home. It's not going to be so much like the one that I take on the go. I did also get a card and cash holder. And I put some stickers on here. If you saw my last bookish vlog, then you saw me get these stickers. A few of these stickers at a local bookstore. So cute. I haven't actually put anything in the card and cash holder, but a few other stickers. I love this one so much for some reason. I do not know why. I just love it so much. Other side, check out that. That is such a cool sticker. Okay, and so this first one is going to be my gratitude journal. I also want to look into morning pages. Now I know that that is a concept from a book. I need to do some more research. So this will kind of just be a compilation of that, just a bigger space to gratitude journal here. So with that being said, I was thinking let's do a little spring refresh and maybe I won't have a gratitude journal in here, but rather, because literally this is a brand new notebook if you watched my last lifestyle vlog too. I literally have only gratitude like 1 or 2 pages in here. So I might pivot and maybe do something else. So I'm going to give you guys kind of like some ideas of things that are running in my mind for my journal girlies or people who are interested in starting a journal. These are my thoughts. I'm thinking like a worry list or a brain dump, maybe creative writing or like a health log. Because, you know, I do track like my GLP-1. I started a new mental health med. I just like to track my health, you know. I'm just a girly that's like on top of my doctor's appointments and stuff. So maybe that. So I was kind of even thinking, I have not been using my planner to plan. Like, let's be real. I have my patients on my calendar for our electronic medical record system. Like, it's already on there. I know I have it memorized. I've just been seeing the same patients for so long. And if I get like a new patient, then I can just log them, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe I've just been a therapist so long at this point that I don't even have to think about my schedule. So I kind of want to pivot and use this for something different. So the layout is weekly here and then a dot page. So I was thinking maybe keeping this like a health log and putting appointments that I have maybe on one side, or even just like generally how I'm feeling, if I had like a particularly anxious day, or if I had a panic attack that day, did I need to use my emergency panic attack medication? How is my regular medication going? And then even log like my GLP-1 stuff. So I don't know. I'm thinking that one will be what I pivot and use that one for. The other thing is I have like my little commonplace, which I'll keep using, I think, but I wanted to have a bigger commonplace option. So I do have this notebook in here as well. This is just a plain notebook. So we'll be using that for commonplacing. And if you don't know what commonplacing is, it's a concept that's like hundreds of years old. Basically, it's just a way for people to have jotted down like any knowledge and things that they came across. Obviously, we're so like tech heavy now, so I think it's just a fun way to put pen to paper. And like one of my favorite things that I like ever commonplaced about was actually when I learned about Kisho Tenketsu. This is the Japanese style film format, or just like storytelling format, which is very different than Western style storytelling. So if you're like a Studio Ghibli fan, you will know what I'm talking about. Or if you compare one of their films to ours, you're like, wait, where is the obvious villain? Where's the obvious conflict? Like, it's not the same, and the resolution is not the same. So I was really interested to learn about that. So that's like at the heart of commonplacing. Now, you can do really whatever you want with it. I mean, you can go down that rabbit hole and see people use it for all kinds of things. But I had intentions originally of using it for like different things like people and favorites and stuff in my career notes, but I really haven't used it for that. So I kind of want to play with a bigger format commonplacing here. Maybe keep like some more unconventional commonplacing things in my small pocket one, like lists, things I want to remember about friends that they tell me. Like, for instance, one of my friends just had a performance this Saturday, so I wanted to be sure to check in with her at the end of the day and be like, hey, how was your performance? One of my friends just got a new dog, so checking in with her and like keeping track of those things. If you have any ideas for commonplacing, let me know. And then doing things like the Kisho Tenketsu, if I'm saying that correctly, in here, where it's just like a larger format. Maybe I can print some like pictures about it and stuff. I think that will be fun. And then, drum roll, because I've been sketching so much, I wanted to get a bigger sketchbook. This is the actual drawing book from Paper Republic, and so it comes in this really lovely notebook. It's different. You can see this, the binding is even thicker than their other ones, and the paper is so thick and lovely. It's even like gold foiled on the end. So I'm really excited to also just have like a bigger space to sketch on. So that is the plan for this baby. Very excited. This one really won't leave the house unless I'm going specifically somewhere to journal. This will be like the one that stays here. So I'm excited for that. I had a really good coupon and I needed to use it. So that's what we used it for, and then I've just paired it with this fountain pen. But since we're going to keep this one for lists, I have a few pages left in this commonplace notebook. I'm thinking I would like to make a list of things that I'm looking forward to this spring, or things that I really want to do. Obviously want to get outside more, get some fresh air. We have some really beautiful Japanese botanical gardens here. Maybe go do that. I haven't done that in years, like years. And just do kind of some more of those like San Antonio staple things that I just haven't done in a very long time. There are things about this city that I love so much, and I just haven't leaned to that in a while. Maybe like a nice river walk, stroll would be lovely. Try a new restaurant. restaurant. I want to go to a museum. There's a library that I want to check out that has just like really beautiful grounds that give like Pride and Prejudice. So I feel like it would be beautiful to walk that in the spring. So let's jot those things down and let me know what are some things you want to do this spring. Give me some inspo because I can always add them to my list. Okay, the list is written and I got the spring TBR for you guys. Then I think we'll close out this vlog. All right, so most of these I mentioned, but there are a few new ones. So go to a museum, go for a stroll on the Riverwalk, check out the Japanese botanical gardens, have a picnic at the park, I don't know. Go to that library that I want to check out, go to the pool a lot. June, July, August, I don't leave the house. It's too dang hot in this city. I want to go for lots of walks with my dog. Poor baby has arthritis in both of her legs, and so we got to get her walking nice and slow. Try a new restaurant and sit outside, because it's the only time you can sit outside in the city. And then I totally forgot, and I'm saying it here, guys. Gosh, hold me to it. I'm going to start training to do a 5K in the fall. I'm thinking probably like a turkey trot or something, because I used to do that all the time. It was just like a little fun thing that I love to do. And while 5K is not a lot, I have not ran in years. I've never loved running either way. Would never consider myself a runner, but I always forced myself to do it anyways. I've always been like a 2-mile runner, then go back home, do yoga, lift weights, whatever. So Andrew and I are going to start training for that. So that's exciting. But those are the things I have planned for spring. I'm very excited for spring. I'm looking forward to it. It's the only time I go outside, really, in this city. If you know, you know that I don't absolutely love living here because it is so hot. But we're going to make the best of it. We're going to romanticize the hell out of this season. But with that, let's end with my spring TBR. And then I got to go to therapy and then to work. Can we have a moment for how gorgeous this pink stack is? I didn't even plan that. They just literally were all pink. First, Battle of the Bookstores by Brady. This is literally giving You've Got Mail. We've got some curvy girl representation. He looks cute and nerdy. I'm here for it. There's a cute little cat. I feel like this is going to be a cozy, romantic, a good time, and the perfect book for spring. Call It What You Want by Alissa Derogatis. I could be butchering the hell out of that. Another gorgeous pink book. This one says, a situationship, a heartbreak, a mistake. You can call it what you want, but was it love? I have heard that this is many people's like all-time favorite book. I'm very excited for this. It's also super short. It's sat on my shelf for too long. We're going to get this read. Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. Is this not the perfect spring vibe book? Look at those colors. So stunning. This is a surprise pregnancy trope. I've never minded those. I mean, I've only seen a few of them. I don't think I've read any surprise pregnancy tropes. So it'll be fun. I think this will be my first one. I'm excited. I loved Promise Me Sunshine, so I have high hopes for this. My cousin read this and she loved it as well. It's happening, guys. Flawless by Elsie Silver. It is time to jump back into some cowboy romances. Spring feels like cowboy romance season. And we have to start with the Chestnut Spring series naturally. Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. Another absolutely stunning book. Oh, it would be nice to go to the lake. I might add that to the spring list, guys. The lake would be nice. I might add that and take this book. Oh, say less. It's another plan. It's another plan. I have such good memories reading Every Summer After and One Golden Summer last year because we were on a beach vacation and it just, Andrew and I had like the absolute best little vacation. It's like a beach in Texas. It was not gorgeous. It was actually like there was tar, it was gross, it was hot, but we had the absolute most best romantic time ever just getting away from everything. And it's just like such a positive memory for us. And so Carly Fortune brings me back to that. And I am very excited to read this one. Picking Daisies on Sundays by Liana Cincotti. Carla talked about this sometime last year, I think maybe even the year before, on her vlog, and she sold me. I was like, I have to read this. This will probably get read on a Sunday because that just feels right. Like cozy Sunday, sit outside, get some sun, read this book, maybe even poolside. I don't know. This just feels like it's going to be a very cozy good time and a very cutesy romance. So that's the spring TBR stack. Guys, thank you so much for spending like 24 hours with me yesterday and today. I do hope that this inspired you to romanticize spring. I'm so excited for this season. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next cozy vlog.